Hello, what are you guys up to today? I got my skin back finally. I'm not sure what was going on all those other days, but it's back. And we've got some changes, as you can see behind me. I want to give you just a real quick tour of the changes, and then we are going to go on our cruise. I'm excited about that. I'm sure I'll die about 10 or 12 times. That also means that this may be a longer episode, so if you need to take a quick break and use the restroom, grab some food, whatever, now would be the time to do it. And I'll wait for you for a second. I'll eat some snacks myself. Okay, so let's take a look around. Over here, I've started work on the spider spawner, just kind of getting things in place. I think I've figured out a way. Hold on just a second, let me turn this infernal noise down. In my attempts to figure out what was going on with the skin, I ended up doing a reinstall of Minecraft, so if you see things popping up that I've already done, that's probably where they're coming from. Alright, so I've cleared out an area for the spider spawner to feed the spiders in, and I figured out a way to tie in the skeleton spawner and the spider spawner. What that means is that the skeletons won't have to go all the way up to the top like they are now. I'll just send them up about 8 blocks, bring them over and drop them back down. I'm probably not going to need these vines here after all, so I'll take those away as well. And the spiders and the skeletons will both drop down the same shaft, be injured, and then I'll have to go down to find them and kill them and collect my XP and whatnot. The spiders and the skeletons both give up 5 XP, so it's not really one is better than the other, but they do have useful drops from both. I'll need spider eyes for potions, so that's why I'm going ahead and proceeding with that. And then over here, as you can see, I've kind of cleared things out a bit more. I can't collect the coal until I conquer whatever's up there, because there's always a ton of noise up there. Block this off. Don't know if I really have to, since there's water flowing in the opposite direction. It'll keep mobs back, but better to be safe than sorry. And then over here I've cleared out all this cobwebs, and as you can see, there are you can see some iron back there in the wall. There's also some coal back there, and then there's other mine shafts that are leading off of that room. If you're familiar with mine shafts, there's always a central room of dirt, and that's what that is right there. That's the central room. So there's actually water and lava in there, so it looks pretty interesting. I kind of did a mad dash in there, took a look around, killed a creeper, and then came back out and blocked it off before I died. And then over here, I put in a new enchantment room. This is not a move from the old place, it's an additional one. And I moved the stuff that was over here, over to here. And that just makes it easier for me to spend the XP that I earned before I was having to run back and forth. So now it's all in one nice convenient location, and I'll probably put an anvil or something over here as well. But nice new setup, and there's all the resources that I've been collecting. There's the gunpowder from the creeper, and as you can tell, I'm in no short supply of arrows, which is a very nice feeling. I've been making some smooth stone, which helps with the XP, and I'll also be using that to fill in the walls and stuff. So I eventually get to the aesthetics part of things, but I prefer function over form initially. And the nice thing about doing all the work down here is that these guys will all build up as I'm working, and then I can just come over, grab some more XP, grab some resources, and then do what I need to do. Another bow, very nice. Okay, so I have prepared a travel chest. That's what this is right here. So let's collect it. I like this method of gathering up resources for trips because if you can just throw everything in there, break the chest, and then you gather it all up. You don't have to go through and pick each thing. As you can see, I've made a firefighter's suit of armor. Was kind of disappointed. I was hoping to get things like blast protection and respiration and stuff, but instead I got fire protection, fire protection, fire protection, and fire protection. Protection 3. So basically, I'm set for the Nether. Whenever I go back in there, I can pretty much walk around in lava and be perfectly safe. In addition, I've got a couple boats ready to go. Remember, our mission for today is to find a village that hopefully has carrots and potatoes. So that's what I've got here, is all the stuff I need. Assuming that I do find a village, I'm bringing my obsidian along so that I can throw in a portal real quick, and then that way I can jump back into the Nether and find my way home really quickly. That's the goal there. And then of course I need the flint for the portal. I'm bringing along a bunch of fence to wall off the village real quick so that it'll be safe from zombies. And I haven't gotten enough wood fencing, so I just made some cobblestone walls since I've got tons of cobble. And then I've got a stack of dirt, stack of wood, you know, the stuff you'll need for just general building. I've got a couple boats in case one breaks, and food to keep me alive, hopefully, and a fishing rod since I'll be going along a river, be plenty of fish, and then a bed. So I don't know if you guys know this or not, but if you sleep as soon as you possibly can, then night won't fall and mobs won't spawn. So it's a way to kind of keep the world around you safe, essentially, as you're traveling. So I do want to make a quick what do you call these things? Furnace. In case I need to cook up some food or whatever. So let's bring a furnace along with us. There we go. Okay, I think we're set. So we're going to sleep here, set our spawn point. And then we're going to head up to the surface. And here's where those vines come in handy. Woo! And up we go. So, I haven't played as much this week as I normally do. Been busy with some other stuff, but I did play enough to get things started that you just saw, and kind of reconnoiter a little bit along our river here. Okay, that was a boat launch fail. Come on. Boats are so infuriating sometimes, especially when you're around obstacles. Come on. There we go. So, we need to find a village, and I'm really, really hoping that the river will lead us to one. Or a jungle temple would be cool too. I'd be perfectly fine with that. See, just as I feared. I don't know why I have such problems with boats, but I do. Okay. And so what was I saying? Oh, a jungle temple would be cool. I wouldn't mind finding one of those. And ultimately a village would be the best, though. Lots of pigs and chickens around. That's kind of cool. Seriously, we're already to the end of... Come on, give me my boat. Thank you. This is kind of an unexciting jungle cruise, isn't it? Do 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 do. Hurry up, chunks load. I think I actually have a problem with having too much RAM in my machine. I've got 24 gigs of RAM in this, and I have learned since that it is possible to have... Okay, well that was great. I've learned since that it is possible to have too much memory. The memory will actually page once you go above 16. So I may end up having to pull memory out of this thing. Okay, so where does the river continue on? We'll go this way. But it is good to have the extra memory for other applications that can use it. I have some 3D software, and then of course you know, the regular graphic stuff, the Photoshop and whatnot. Okay, good. It looks like this is where it picks back up. So, you know, the extra memory is not a complete waste, but it does seem to kind of bog down sometimes. So I'll have to look into that and do some more research. More jungle. Go this way. Don't crash into anything. That's forest. That's forest and jungle. That's jungle. Come on, chunks load. So if there was a temple, it would be over here. That looks like a lagoon. Yeah, just a little lagoon thing. I don't know why. Well, you know, it's whenever I record, it always gets a bit slower than when I'm just playing, so stuff does take a little bit to load. Yeah, I don't see any temples in there. And there's not going to be a village inside of forest. Is that an island with a single tree? That's kind of cool. One of the things that I always liked about Minecraft was the, you know, just the randomness of the environments and that sort of thing. And then I love this texture pack. It really makes things look a lot nicer. Okay, that looks like another lagoon there. Forest. Okay, we have some desert. I wonder if this is like a wraparound from the desert where my other village is. Okay, so that's more forest. Desert's always good because desert and plains both have chances of having villages. Yeah, I still don't see any temples. Nothing over here. Come on, chunks, load. Okay, river goes this way. Stuff is still loading. See, this would be the perfect place for a village because it's just flat desert. Okay, I'm gonna escape for a second, let chunks load up here. So, hope you guys are enjoying the series so far, and I hope you're not too bored by my stories and whatnot. Okay. Wait a minute. What is that? What is that over there? I don't know if you guys can see it in the resolution that I have in YouTube, but that doesn't look like a desert feature here. What is that? Do you see that? It's kind of at an angle. I don't think that's a hill. No, I see. Are those torch? Oh, it is a village, I think. I don't want to get too close because then all the villagers and stuff will load. Yep, it is a village. Okay. I swear this seed is just absolutely awesome. Okay, let's get our fences and our wall. Okay. Looks like the sun is just going down too. Which is actually kind of good. That'll force the oh, sweet. It's got one of the churches, which means there might be a priest here. Lots of gardens. Oh, yes, we have carrots. No, potatoes. Yeah, potatoes. Okay, that's cool. Let's see, we'll go right off of here. Actually, let's throw the bed down real quick. If I die here, I don't want to... Come on. Let me sleep. Okay, I hear doors and closing. Yes. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna throw up this fence around the village real quick, and then I will be back. Okay, so I barely had enough fencing and wall to get everything in, but at least I got the all the houses as best as I can tell. I spam the whole place with torches to prevent mob spawning as best as I can. There's still some places like the top of the well that needs to have a torch. This building here, that's a spawnable area, so that needs a torch. That one over there needs a torch. This one needs a torch. That one needs a torch. But for the most part, there's plenty of spawnable area outside of the village, so that's where they should spawn at. We've got one villager that escaped. He's gonna die. Oh well, such is life. But I was able to get all the other villagers in the village, so that makes me happy. There is a ton of farms here, with both carrots and potatoes, as well as a ton of wheat. As you can see, that whole thing right there is carrots. So I'm going to quickly grab, those carrots, I guess. And then I've already built a portal that'll take me into the Nether. So I'm going to go grab those carrots, and then we're going to jump back over into the Nether, and then we'll rejoin there. See you in a second. Alright, so I got a stack of 17 carrots. That'll be plenty once we start growing them. And I'm just going to throw my bed up here in this relatively safe location. And into the Nether we go. A bat. What? Uh-oh. Oh, crap. That is going to be a problem. Shoot, shoot, shoot. In case you're wondering what happened, that village was close enough to us that it connected the portal in the village to this portal, which is to the mine shaft. Ugh. Okay, that means that I'm going to have to jump back to the village, figure out what the coordinates are, and then put up a portal in that exact location here in the Nether. Shoot. I was hoping that it was going to be far enough away. Okay, well, let's take these carrots at least back to our village. Get those going. Okay. So let's pull out some of our potatoes. Let's see what we'll do. Do 4 for now. Put the rest of these in the chest. So how are you doing? Are you taking inventory like you're supposed to? Yeah, you grin at me, but I just picked up some eggs that you should have picked up. Okay, so we've got some potatoes and our carrots, some seeds. Throw these up here. And those go in here. As you can see, we're getting quite a lot of eggs from our small little chicken farm. Okay, the rest of this stuff I'll take care of off camera. I'm sure you guys don't want to see me going through all that. Alright, let's see, I didn't sleep in that bed back in the village. Darn it. If I had done that, I could just kill myself and then pop in back there and make this quick work. Ugh. Okay, I've got to go back to the village, find out its coordinates, and then figure out where in the Nether that's going to be, and then put up a portal, grab some obsidian, all that good stuff. So I think we'll go ahead and call it quits here. We're probably getting close to the 30-minute mark anyway. Please let me know if there's anything in particular you want to see me do next, or if you have any questions about what I did, or whatever. Even just to say good job. All of that is very helpful in the end. So I will see you guys next week. Have a good weekend. Bye.